Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy. I'm Chris and Don One. I'm back with another video. You know what you got to do: rate, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll know when my next live stream or video goes down. Real fast, real quick. J.R. Smith is going to be waived from the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's going to take home with him $4.4 million in this buyout deal, and his salary is going to count against the cap of the Cleveland Cavaliers for the next several years at, I believe it's 1.4. So J.R. Smith is going to collect 4.4, and he's going to count on the cap of the Cleveland Cavaliers for the next 4 years at 1.4 million. And I say all that to say this: a lot of people are, particularly before the draft, and really, in the beginning of the season of last year, people were dictating that, J.R. Smith, definitely going to be traded from the Cleveland Cavaliers, and there are takers for J.R. Smith, and a possibility of moving J.R. Smith to get some cap relief as well as some future draft picks. And I said it last year, and I'm going to say it again. I didn't see a huge market for J.R. Smith. I didn't see any takers last year for J.R. Smith. Okay, and one of the destinations J.R. Smith was possibly going to go to was the Los Angeles Lakers, and I shot that down before anybody else shot it down. I didn't see why would LeBron James leave the Cleveland Cavaliers. Basically implied that J.R. Smith was the reason why they lost the finals. They had an opportunity to win that particular game, and he basically blamed J.R. Smith for the reason why, which it was a boneheaded move by J.R. Smith, but you get what you pay for with J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith has always been known throughout his career to make boneheaded decisions and boneheaded plays. That's why J.R. Smith has been bouncing around in the league, sort of say. J.R. Smith, when he was drafted by the Denver Nuggets, was a player, was athletic, could just pretty much do anything he so fit desired when you're talking about with the ball. He was more of an athletic player. He used to play alongside Carmelo Anthony. A lot of people seem to forget that. He used to play alongside Carmelo Anthony when Carmelo Anthony was a member of the Denver Nuggets. He had so much promise and so much potential, but never capitalized on it. And he's been bouncing. He's pretty much been a journeyman in the NBA. And once again, he's going to have to find him another home to reside. He's going to have to find him another team that he's going to call home. And J.R. Smith, and J.R. Smith, as well as Chris Paul, and particularly anybody that's going to be bought out in this time frame in July, from July to, I say, about October, this is not a buyer's market. This is more of, this is more so of a seller market. I don't think a lot of people are interested in J.R. Smith. They will, and he's pretty much falling in the same boat as Chris Paul. People would love to have Chris Paul as a member on their team, but they don't want Chris Paul's contract. And to make matters even worse, Chris Paul has grown this reputation of a player that's strong-headed, a player that only is pretty much one-sided. Is even though Chris Paul has great decisions on what it takes to establish and make a good team. He just does not have that track record to back those findings. So, J.R. Smith, there's probably going to be he's not going to go to the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm here to tell you guys that's not going to happen. Okay? If when he passes waivers, I feel like there's, maybe the Houston Rockets may kick the tires around for J.R. Smith. Maybe, sign him in for a 1 year deal. Maybe a little bit more of the veteran minimum if they have the money. And, he can play alongside Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Good luck in trying to get your touches. But now he's been reduced to, if you've been looking at J.R. Smith the past couple of years, he's been pretty much reduced as a, stand in the corner type shooter, if he goes to the Houston Rockets, he's probably not going to get a lot of touches. He can probably get maybe 11 points a night because of I'm not too sure on how the dynamic of James Harden and Russell Westbrook is going to fit and work for the Houston Rockets. Okay, other teams that may be interested in the services of J.R. Smith is, and I'm throwing it out there, it would not shock me or surprise me if the Golden State Warriors sign J.R. Smith. Why? Because he pretty much fits that system, a spot up shooter. He'll be like the Swaggy P. Remember when they signed Swaggy P? When the Golden State Warriors signed Swaggy P, he'll be pretty much fit that mold. Obviously, it's going to be a 1 year deal. Obviously, it's going to be the veteran minimum, and he'll get a lot of selective touches with the Golden State Warriors as long as while Klay Thomas is healing from his injury, so to say. And when Klay Thompson comes back, not going to be he'll get the proper minutes. He'll get as long as Klay Thompson is rehabbing, he's going to get the proper minutes with the Golden State Warriors. But once Klay Thompson comes back to the team, once he gets his legs under him and rehab and things of that nature, he's going to his minutes are probably going to be reduced, and he's probably going to be an addition for the Golden State Warriors. Both of these destinations, he's clearly going to be an addition, not a subtraction, and helping Golden State Warriors advance further in the playoffs. I don't think J.R. Smith at this particular time, at this particular date, is like a trendsetter. I don't think a lot of teams are clamoring for J.R. Smith. Other teams, and I'm throwing this out first, the Philadelphia 76ers may be interested in the services of J.R. Smith, a veteran minimum, 1 year deal. We'll probably get a little bit more touches with the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Houston Rockets. I don't see him going to the Miami Heat. I don't think I really don't think he fits what the Miami Heat look for when they sign players. And I feel like that's as far as competing teams go, I think those are the teams I feel like logically could fit J.R. Smith in, and he can get some decent minutes. Okay, particularly the Golden State Warriors, he can get some decent minutes, and he can definitely get some decent minutes. Sorry about that, I was trying to park. He can definitely get some decent minutes, and I don't think at this state of J.R. Smith You're going to get the same J.R. Smith when he was a member of the Denver Nuggets. You're definitely not going to get the same J.R. Smith when he was a member of the New York Knicks or the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think you're going to get some remnants of J.R. Smith when he was a member of the Cleveland Cavaliers. If you just use him in certain situations where he's sitting pretty much on an island on the corner, and just waiting for the ball to be thrown to him. I feel like he has enough there to stay in front of certain players in the league. I think he's going to adapt in whatever situation he finds himself into. I think he can help the Golden State Warriors not only on with points, but also contribute and get a lot of minutes with the Golden State Warriors. Get a lot of minutes while Klay Thompson is out. Some quality minutes, possibly start, okay. And I feel like the strongest percentage, if it was up to me, I feel like he should go to the Golden State Warriors. When Klay Thompson goes back, he's going to go back onto the bench, and he's pretty much going to have a role like Swaggy P, okay, or like Dwayne Wade last year coming off the bench. So clearly, wherever destination he goes to, he's not going to be a starter. He may start a few games, but he's not going to be a starter. I don't see him going to the Lakers. Really don't see him as much joining the Clippers, okay? But those are the contending teams I listed. But also, I can also see him with other teams that's needing a veteran. Particularly teams like the Minnesota Timberwolves that need veteran leadership. He'll pretty much. I can see him going to the Minnesota Timberwolves as a veteran presence to and add some type of veteran leadership. He's not going to get a lot of quality minutes, and he'll be coming off the bench. But I can see him going to teams like Minnesota that's young but need like some type of veteran, a veteran presence around them. And I also see him going to the Sacramento Kings. So those are the teams I feel like J.R. Smith is going. Guys, comment in the comment section. Guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, and I'm out. Also, this just came in. Well, it came in late last night, but I forgot about it. There are teams exploring a trade scenario of getting Andre Iguodala. High on that list is the Rockets and the Clippers. Those are the two teams that's trying to bid for the services of Andre Iguodala. I feel like he fits better with the Clippers. That's just my opinion. But guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, and I'm up out of here. Deuces.